Happy Tuesday, another training coming at you today. One thing I want to share with you, this will be a quick one, is a common mistake of brand new agents I see making is when they close the deal, asking, hey, when do you want to pay the first premium? That is the worst question you could possibly ask. And so we always talk about speed to lead is key. The quicker you can call the leads, the better. Well, close to deposit is even more important because when you're starting a business, a lot of people are in a tight financial position. And if you set the draft date out a month, well, you're waiting a month to get paid. And that's money you could have reinvested back into your business, back into leads. Obviously, we have expenses coming up. So the track word to use, and this is very important for profitability, cash flow, everything is, hey Mary, so God willing, we're approved on the coverage. That'll simply be drafted within the next 2 to 4 business days. And then God willing, if you want to change the payment after that moving forward, give me a call. We certainly have the option to. Anyway, just to confirm the best address to mail that policy out to is the 123 Main Street, and then boom. So that's number one. And then number two is organization. So being organized is so important, where if you write a Forester, whatever carrier it is, name the carrier, you have to be organized and make sure you're taking care of the pending requirements. That's one thing that kills agents, is just simply lack of organization, where they're running and gunning. They're just slinging policies and throwing shit up against a wall and seeing what sticks. Or I'll see a dude write a bunch of policies and they're like, oh, I wrote 30 grand this month, and he looks at the issue paid report and, oh, I issue paid 12. What happened? Well, you didn't keep up with the pending requirements. So that's why making sure you've got an organized book of business in your spreadsheet, in your CRM, you're leaving notes, you're tracking, hey, this was referred to underwriting, this was approved, this was placed in force. And then third thing, and then we'll wrap up, very, very important as well. I've talked about this before, but write this down, like put this on your forehead. Treat every person that you call like this is the last time I'm gonna talk to somebody. I'm okay with approvals, I'm okay with declines. The one thing I do not like is referred to underwriting. So if it's anytime I have a policy referred to underwriting, I'm always writing it back up. So if I write a Forester's referred to underwriting, I'm plugging it right into Transamerica. I don't say anything to the client. I still act like I'm filling out the application. That's why, hey, don't say, hey, we're just wrapping up 2 more minutes. No, don't say that until the application is all the way done and they're approved. So I immediately plug them into another carrier and just fill out that application too. Important note to make on the second application, always set the draft date out. So, and then once both of those are submitted, I say, hey, John and Mary, so what we did here, we submitted a request with Foresters and Transamerica for that coverage we had talked about. It's going to be right in between that $120,000 to $130,000 a month range. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you a call in the next 4 to 5 business days and let you know which carrier ended up approving. So if Foresters gets approved, call Transamerica, have that withdrawn. Again, stay organized. It's a lot. You don't want a policy, your client getting billed twice for 2 policies. That's not good. So call Foresters, have the Transamerica withdrawn. Or if the Foresters gets declined, boom, the Transamerica goes in force. And let the client know, hey, Transamerica approved you. Congratulations, you're gonna be the policy back in the mail within the next 2 weeks. Well, and so the amount of times I've had an agent where they close a deal, they're excited, and it's referred to underwriting, and then it gets declined, and they try to get the client back on the phone, and they can't get them back on the phone, or the client changed their mind or whatever, is more times than you can count. So that's one thing I never gamble with. I don't care if I have to sit on the phone with the client for 3 hours. I am getting an approval on the screen. Same thing, like some agents just, if after 4 declines they give up, no, I'm sitting there till we get you approved. I will not hang up the phone. I don't care if I miss my next 7 appointments I have scheduled that night. Always love the ones you're with, and do not hang up the phone without getting an approval on the screen. So hope that's helpful. That was something that was on my heart that I just wanted to share, that I've been working on with a few agents here in the office. If you took value, please like, subscribe, and share with somebody else who needs to hear this. Let's make it a massive week. God bless y'all.